Hey, what's up? Barnaby here. It's time for some real conversation about life on the street. Because we all hear this, don't we? We're only one paycheck away from being homeless. I'll tell you what, it's amazing. Once you become homeless, you hit a point, hopefully, where you'll say, I don't want to be here anymore, and you want to bounce back. But is that really possible? It is. I'm going to introduce you to somebody right here. This is Ricky. How's it going, Ricky?
Good.
Alrighty, so tell me, what put you on the street?
Just life wasn't going so easy for me up north. I had an alcohol problem, and I ended up down here about a year ago. And all last summer, I lived up underneath a bridge up until 2 months ago. I woke up, had too much to drink. My feet were underneath the covers, and I froze my feet. And then a day later, I had a bad seizure. Ended up at St. Mary's Hospital, and did a lot of thinking. Doctor told me that I wouldn't be able to take another seizure like that. They worked on my toes, and they called Guiding Light for me, and Mr. Ray told me to come on in to do anything they could for me. So I come to Guiding Light, and I just figure that God's given me a second chance, and I'm going to make the best of it. And things been going real good. Guiding Light's been just great. They've been helping me out in every way, make sure I get my medications, I make sure I get to where I have to go and back. And it's been real good. I haven't touched anything for 8 weeks.
Hey,
Really dry.
congratulations, yeah. Because you know what? Once you get into a pattern of abuse and just living by your wits, it's got to be kind of tough to snap back to reality and say, okay, you know what? All that is behind me at this point. But you've got some real motivation here. You've got a family, you've got kids, you've got grandkids, you've got all that going on. Have you made some connections there?
Yes, I have. I talked to my daughter, and last week we went out for dinner with my youngest daughter and my youngest son, and they're real happy to see me and see the way things are going, how I'm recuperating. They're all real excited about it. And I got 4 grandkids and 4 kids. They're real happy that I'm coming through this. And the biggest thing out there is to get sober, you gotta do it by yourself, for yourself, not by yourself, for yourself. And if you don't do it for yourself, it's not gonna happen. I've been through rehab before, and it's just, you gotta do it for yourself first, and everything else will come down the line, and that's what's happening for me right now.
Well, you know, I've spent some time at Guiding Light Mission as a running coach for the guys, and what I'm finding is each and every one is not so very much unlike you and me. We all started out with nothing but hope and promise on the horizon, then something happens, but it's how you handle that. How, as Ricky just said, when you get to a certain point, you say, that's not the way I want to be anymore. And you know what, Ricky, what impresses me is that you now are taking classes, you're going for your GED?
Getting my GED. I should have that by the end of March. I'm real excited about that. And eventually I want to get back into the trucking industry. That's what I always liked so much. But with having an alcohol problem, didn't know how to control it, I lost that.
Yeah, you know, it is interesting because you can turn your life around, and that's what Guiding Light Mission is all about. So give me a quick summation of the program.
The Guiding Light is just tremendous. If you need a place to go, they're more than happy to help you out. They have a no tolerance policy here for drugs or alcohol. They want this to be a real clean program, and it is a very clean program.
And so people come here with no hope, but maybe a glimmer of optimism, and they can be turned around. So many success stories that we're going to be revealing to you over the coming weeks and months out of Guiding Light. But when you drive down Division and you see people bracing themselves against the cold, and you think, oh my gosh, what kind of a life is that? Realize that they are people just like you and me who had great hope and promise at one point. Some twist or turn in life put them into this bad situation, but hopefully they, like Ricky, will come through the doors and come out completely different people. So good luck to you, Rick.
You bet.
If you want more information about what's happening here, make it a point to check in often to lifeonthestreet.org. It's an amazing operation here at Guiding Light. Go through the webpage a little more deeply, see maybe how you can volunteer, maybe donate, but realize this is one of the great hidden gems in our community because there are a lot of people in need out there.